Hello everyone, welcome. Today I am going to discuss briefly about the feedback loop and its importance. In 21st century skills, the feedback loop is very crucial things for the improvement of someone's performance. So first of all, I am going to discuss my short presentation about the short introduction of flexibility and adaptability. First of all, flexibility is the ability to adjust and respond to changing situations. Moreover, it involves being open to new ideas and approaches and being willing to change course when necessary. Similarly, there is also a concept of adapting. So, adapting is the capacity to modify one's behavior and approach in response to new circumstances. It requires a willingness to learn and grow and the ability to embrace uncertainty. Here, I discuss briefly about the adaptability and flexibility because adaptability and flexibility is the parent of feedback loop. So, after recognizing about these two concepts such as adaptability and flexibility, then now let's turn about the introduction of feedback loop. So there are two types of feedback loop. The first one is reinforced feedback loop. The reinforced feedback loop refers to the learners learn to use feedback to reinforce what they are doing to improve productivity by finding new and better ways to complete the tasks as indicated by the feedback. In other words, reinforcing feedback loop, it is also known as the positive feedback loops, which helps to amplify changes in system toward a positive or negative trend. They get things moving and build momentum, but they can also lead to runaway situations if not balanced by opposing forces. Similarly, the next type of feedback loop is balancing feedback loop. It refers to the student can use the feedback as balancing strategy. In this case, they use it to see where they are making mistakes and correct their approach to improving productivity and effectiveness. Balancing feedback loop, also known as the negative feedback loop also, which resists further change in one direction and counteract deviations from a desired state. In balancing feedback loop, they seek to stabilize a system and maintain equilibrium. These kind of feedback loops are often found together with reinforcing feedback loops in systems, and they work together to optimize performance, mitigate risks, and promote resilience. Understanding feedback loops is crucial in analyzing and managing complex systems, particularly those exhibiting the non-linear behavior. So these two types of feedback loops I just stated here. Then here I show a figure of two kind of feedback loop. The first one is the reinforcing feedback loop, this feedback loops, and another is the balancing feedback loop. And these two kind of feedback loops, this is a loop. Yeah, we can see here this is a loop and this is a loop. So these two kind of feedback loops helps to students to improve their performance in future. Similarly, there are some importance of feedback loop. Here I stated shortly. Number first, feedback loops are crucial in teaching and learning because they promote active engagement, metacognition, and self-regulation. Similarly, it helps to uh, students and teachers to identify the goals, evaluate and synthesize the ideas. Similarly, These are also useful to identify the cause-effect sequence. Uh, Moreover, feedback loops can be used to evaluate the program toward learning objectives, identify area of growth and adjust. And by incorporating feedback loop, teachers can create a culture of continuous improvement where students are encouraged to reflect on their learning and take ownership of their progress. And overall, feedback loops are essential in teaching and learning as they promote active engagement and metacognition and self-regulation. Okay, thank you for listening to me.